Hello and welcome to another Starbucks' holiday treat. This time we are going to make one of the most classic Starbucks holiday drink, which is Peppermint Mocha. And we are going to make it in hot version. And to make it really authentic, I'm going to use the new Starbucks holiday cup, which is for tall. This is 12 ounces of Peppermint Mocha that we are going to make today. For this, I'm going to use my medium roast coffee beans. I am going to use 2 shots of espresso for this 12-ounce cup, and I'm going to use 18 grams of coffee beans. And I'm also going to use my homemade chocolate sauce here. We're going to use mint, or you can use peppermint if you have peppermint. We're going to use fresh milk because this is like a latte base, and then we're going to top it up with whipped cream. And of course, to make it authentic, we are going to sprinkle on top some chocolate chips or chocolate bits. Okay, so these are the ingredients that we need to make our hot peppermint mocha. So first, grind the 18 grams of coffee beans. Now the reason why I'm using 18 grams here and not 16 grams is because I want to use a stronger coffee because we are going to make a larger cup. So 18 grams of coffee beans for 12 ounces. Temp, just comfortably, it doesn't have to be really heavy. And we are going to pull 60 ml or 2 ounces of espresso shots. Okay, so that's my 2 ounces of espresso shots. When you steam your milk, if you are not an expert in steaming milk, make sure that it is hot. When you touch the base of your steaming jug, it is hot to the touch, okay? So now it is time to assemble our drinks. 2 shots of espresso into the cup. And for those who are wondering, can you open a coffee shop or can you start a coffee shop without knowing how to do latte art? Trust me, you can. Starbucks do not put any latte art in their drinks, so there you go. 2 tablespoons of my chocolate sauce. Now this is straight out of the refrigerator, so it's still very, very thick. And then I am going to add 2 pumps of my mint syrup. 1 pump, 2 pumps. So that's only 15 ml. You do not want to overpower the taste of your coffee with mint, too much mint. It has to be a perfect balance. So stir to combine. Okay, so this way, when your customer drinks your coffee, it is already tasting like mint and coffee. And then now, I'm not going to put any latte art here. I'm just going to pour my milk into the cup because we are going to top it up with whipped cream. And now the icing on the cake is the whipped cream with the chocolate sprinkles on top. Okay, and then top it up with chocolate sprinkles. My version of a delicious hot peppermint mocha. So once again, my tips would be that you make sure your milk is hot or your drink is hot. You don't want to serve anything lukewarm. This looks so much better than what I had yesterday, but does it taste any better? We'll find out. Now, how do you drink this underneath? So this is like an ice spanner where you put a lot of whipped cream on top, so it keeps the coffee warm underneath. It is not easy to drink with whipped cream on top, but it is absolutely delicious. This tastes so much like coffee in there with just a hint of mint, and of course that delicious chocolate sauce, which is also homemade. Give this recipe a try, and I'm sure that you will be pleasantly surprised. The cost of this one is definitely about 80% cheaper than what you buy outside, and the taste is also about 800 times better. That's all I can say. You can save money this holiday by making them at home. Or for those with coffee shops, you can try these recipes without having to spend so much on the ingredients. You can make some of them homemade. Now that I have shown you how to make Starbucks Peppermint Mocha for commercial purpose, I'm going to show you how I make my Peppermint Mocha. For this, normally I don't go for tall, grande, or venti. I prefer to use a small cup, 6 ounces, perfect for me. For my 6 ounces, I usually use a double basket filter, and I use 16 grams of coffee, and I pull a Ristretto shot, about 25 grams in about 20 to 25 seconds. And for the chocolate syrup, I use my homemade one. I find that commercial ones tend to be bitter, or there's something extra in the taste, whereas this one, I am 100% sure it tastes of chocolate. And of course, because this is peppermint, you must have some mint syrup. Now, you can make your own homemade one, but I don't think you drink that many cups of peppermint mocha, so I would say go for a commercial one. I'm using a local brand here. It is not exactly peppermint, it's mint, but it gives you that minty taste, which especially for me, I associate with Christmas. So I'm going to show you a step-by-step way this time, from the time that we grind our coffee beans to the time that I mix the drinks and present it to you and for me to taste. Weigh your coffee beans 16 grams and grind all of it into your filter basket. If you're going to pull Ristretto shot, the grind of your coffee should be slightly finer than what you use for your espresso shots. Okay, so now I've set my grind size to Ristretto. The reason why I measure my coffee beans is to make sure that the taste will be consistent. Not everyone will have an automatic grinder. Okay, so just to show you. Now when you tamp for Ristretto, you would want to tamp it a little bit harder, because you'd really like to get that flow steady for 20 to 25 seconds. For those who are not familiar with the use of an espresso machine, before you pull your shot, flush the group head just to clean whatever is left in the group filter head, okay? I'm going to measure my coffee. I'm going to pull exactly 25 grams. There, and I'll even set the time. So this is exactly 25 grams of coffee. For this, I am going to use 1 tablespoon of my chocolate syrup, 1 pump of mint syrup, which is equivalent to slightly over 1 teaspoon, and this is how I prepare my hot peppermint mocha, no whipped cream. Only Ristretto shots, milk, chocolate syrup, homemade chocolate syrup, and mint. It is now time to enjoy my deliciously looking hot peppermint mocha. This is perfect for midnight mass, or misa de gallo in the Philippines, where you go to church at midnight. And that is absolutely delightful. There is no secret to good peppermint mocha. It's all about the coffee that you use, the coffee beans that you use, the mint syrup that you use, the chocolate syrup that you use, and milk. So everything must work together. What I have shown you here today is the process and how to do it, but then find the ingredients that you like or that you already know works for you. That's all I have for today. I hope that this video tutorial will help you in trying and make this delicious treat at home without breaking the bank. You don't have to spend $6, $7 on hot peppermint mocha. You can make them at home. If you have any questions about this recipe, do let me know. I'll see you again for more of these video tutorials. Don't forget to check out my book, The Basic Barista. Details on how to order in the description box below. The recipe here is also in my book, The Basic Barista. In the meantime, stay safe. Happy holidays. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.